And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them. Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him his shot to be their starting quarterback.
Here we go. Here we go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Okay.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Black swap.
More now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Moore. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Off play action. Moore to Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the Browns first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. King. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cleveland.
Set, hut, ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Joyner. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The 20. 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. 50. Grip.
Looking to throw. Moore. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
This is Smith to the ground. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Moore. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try to do this himself. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the 1st down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to break some contact to keep the play moving.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive. To answer that one.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Go! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Milton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Okay,
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Braxton. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Braxton. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They'll take this and run. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 65, 6.
To throw is Milton. And Graham on the ground. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a give right side. It's Buchanan. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing is Milton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Didn't get the push they needed. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Milton now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Ray. Now we'll get a stoppage here, as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Braxton looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
29-yard line.
Second and 11. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Looking to throw. Braxton. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. Buchanan and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Milton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Braxton. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Jake Elliott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Lane. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a play fake here on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Braxton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much. On 3rd and a yard.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Braxton. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Ready?
Now a shotgun snap, which they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag.
Hello?
Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches
I was work
don't
money bags.
necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Milton. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yards on the play. And the Browns first
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Buchanan. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. Joyner. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw, it's Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Operating from the gun. Milton. This is caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Braxton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Barkley, inside handoff. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Back to throw. Braxton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Credit that sack to D'Angelo Malone.
Brings up third down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And an Eagles first down.
Here we go, here we go.
42-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
He'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Braxton. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
Come on. 60 by.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Get it.
Back to throw. Braxton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Cleveland offense making their way out. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Buchanan. Loose inside the 30. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 10-yard line. 113 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12. This is Thomas. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on fourth and very short.
They'll try it now with Jenkins.
And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 2. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
We'll definitely see some running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
I'm excited about this running back that I drafted. That Joshua Moore, wide receiver, has like 45 deep route running.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's 6'4", 92 speed.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins.
At this point, probably not.
We'll take a break and come
I mean,
back.
at least not for a guy that's like he's not worth developing that much. Because he's good physically, but he's not great.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
He's not on my team. Somebody took him before I could take him. He's on the 49ers.
Off the play fake. Braxton.
I did sign Joe Milton as a one-year deal.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I'm debating it. The issue is I have so many people that I need to re-sign, and I would have to re-sign them too, so I might just have to say fuck it and let him go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not
I love injury timeouts.
They don't want to get to a
I'm trying to
4th
shoot
down
the clock.
opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
A fucking bruised hand, dude. He went down because he had bruised his hand. That's Harold Fanning.
Up the middle they go. Joyner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Milton. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again.
I just came out 5 wide, and they have Shador playing wide receiver.
4th down, but they're going once more. Back to throw. Milton.
I'm throwing to him.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
This fucking CPU has Saquon Barkley in the 4th quarter of the preseason game. And they're handing off him.
Stopped short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Ready, break.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Braxton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good.
They're more than healers, for strategists.
Final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Like that.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now
I know that like doesn't hurt the dog or whatever, but I still don't think we should be doing it.
You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that is
Judy dropping the ball.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So a field goal on this drive could settle things. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, though a tie now seems hardly likely. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. He's got Johnson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
A gain of 21 yards.
Back to throw. Checks this down to Sampson. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
2 yards.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll look to throw.
Too
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaking
I will say, Brandon Aubrey does have a gigantic kicking meter.
This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw.
What are the odds of this? The mid-position player more impactful, pretty high.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's...
I'd rather go. I mean, this is not the game to be kicking field goals, you know.
As they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go.
Yeah, I'm not hitting those no matter who I got as my kicker, to be honest. I can't fucking kick.
Now Milton. And he's got it. It's caught for
Jerry Judy game-winning touchdown.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps.
I want to be restless.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
throwing to start the drive. Braxton. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
Let's go.
Well, it took us until the